public impeachment inquiry hearings this week usher in a rare and momentous occasion in American history as Congress debates whether to remove a president from office. There are consistencies in the process, televised hearings, partisan bitterness, and memorable speeches. But each impeachment process also stands alone as a reflection of the president, the Congress, and the times. Even if the most recent impeachment proceedings offer instructive clues about the path ahead, there are notable differences in the case surrounding President Donald Trump. I'm Pilar Arias with a look at then and now, Nixon edition. Then, during Watergate, the Senate held televised hearings that served to turn public opinion against Nixon, and he eventually resigned before a formal vote by the full House. The most sensational moments, including the testimony of White House counsel John Dean and Senator Howard Baker's famous question, "What did the president know and when did he know it?" occurred not during House impeachment hearings, but during special Watergate hearings in the Senate. Now, the House hearings represent the public's first time hearing witnesses involved in the controversy. The three witnesses up first have appeared behind closed doors, and transcripts of their private depositions released last week suggest the potential for dramatic and quotable testimony. For instance, one State Department official, George Kent, accused Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, of leading a campaign of slander against the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. Another, William Taylor, has said he had a clear understanding of a desired quid pro quo military aid in exchange for investigations of a political rival. Then, Nixon's exit was sealed when members of his own party came out against him, with some breaking ranks and voting to adopt articles of impeachment. Three top Republican leaders in Congress, including Senator Barry Goldwater of Arizona, visited Nixon at the White House in August 1974 to warn him he faced near certain impeachment. Now, there have been sporadic grumblings of discontent from Republicans in Congress, most notably from Senator Mitt Romney of Utah. But the Trump impeachment proceedings are unfolding in a considerably more partisan and polarizing time than the Nixon era, and there's no reason to think there's going to be any significant abandonment in support of Trump from his own party. Then, there was no internet during the Nixon administration. Twitter, Facebook, and other social media platforms were decades away. When Americans tuned in to Senate Watergate hearings, they participated in a communal experience, watching the same live programming. Now, it's safe to expect that the president, known to consume television news shows in the morning and tweet in response to what he sees, will be keeping careful track of the impeachment proceedings. He'll likely counterpunch in real time. That instantaneous response could rapidly shape the public narrative, while TV networks that have surfaced since the Watergate era to appeal to partisan interest, Fox News Channel on the right and MSNBC on the left, could strengthen or reaffirm pre-existing views. Then, sure, Nixon rallied against his critics, including the media. Now, it remains to be seen how willingly Trump will accept whatever courts and the Congress decide. Trump famously equivocated in 2016 on the question of whether he would accept the election results if he were to lose to Democratic rival Hillary Clinton. He similarly called the impeachment inquiry a hoax, just as he did special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation. The White House has sought to stonewall the impeachment inquiry by directing current and former executive branch employees to skip their appearances, but many officials defied the directive and showed up anyway. That recalcitrance raises questions about how prepared the president is to comply with directives from the court, should they come, or to accept whatever outcome awaits him in Congress. Pilar Arias, Fox News Now.
All right.